You are listening to the Wisecracker podcast.
Okay. I've got my teleprompter that I can read from.
Is that going to block this? I don't know.
I don't think so. You recording?
Yes.
I'm just going to start asking you that now.
Oh, no. We lost so much good stuff last time that'll be behind a paywall eventually.
Oh. Get comfortable. I want shoes off this time.
Do we know the names
Freaks.
of the people that were asking for that? Or
For the freaks. So, yeah, sorry, foot freaks. My socks are dirty. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if they like the clean shots for the dirty socks.
I think for some of them, they like the dirty.
Filthy.
I think it's even better.
Yeah, when you're really into someone and you're like, you don't need to shower. I like your stink.
We need a really dirty.
You don't need to separate whites from colors.
dirty,
laundry.
Dirty feet.
Hold on. Let me get back on the script. Let me get back on the teleprompter.
At first I thought that was people fucking with us.
Yeah,
like people
I thought it
we
was
knew. But it's too many from too many separate accounts. And they're also actually creating playlists of people
Well, the one
barefoot.
is...
So that would be quite a commitment to the bit. And then the other thing is someone was talking about it like they really didn't know who we were. Again, could just be
Shout out
committed to the bit.
on YouTube at Reality Showfeet. These podcasts without socks would be perfect. Get it together, my man.
I think they're perfect right now.
Get it together. I think listen. I think that if you upload something to the internet or if you have windows in your house, people are allowed to look at it, look at,
Sure.
and do what they want. Whether
that's legal.
they can critique the things you put on your ceiling or on
Anything
your
you're-
walls, or they can jerk off to your feet if that's how it is. And I'm not really bothered by that.
They taught me that in journalism school. That as long as you're on the street, anything you can see,
You mean
anything you have a clear visual of, you can take out your camera and start recording.
journalism school? You mean Serpico, Virginia? No, Serpico's not it. Where do they go with the FBI?
They were like, yeah, well, it's a body bag, but if it's not zipped up, you can stick your camera in there.
Yeah, they actually taught you like weird, greasy
Yeah.
stuff, right?
Yeah, maybe not want to do it,
Yeah.
but
You can lie
Other
if
people aren't quite
if a
turned off
deep
by
state organization gives you enough money. Do you see that CNN
Oh.
lady on Colbert
no. Oh, yeah, the one that...
where he's like, CNN is unbiased, and the whole crowd laughed, and he was like, no, I'm serious. Whatever. There's no, they don't even try anymore. They're like,
don't
that
know.
wasn't supposed to be a joke, but yeah, I guess it is. I guess it's the funniest thing I've said. My old roommate got really mad at me once because like Stephen Colbert, I loved the Colbert Report. I loved him on The Daily Show as a correspondent. I loved him at the Second City with Steve Carell. I loved him on the Dana Carver
Fan
show.
way back.
But I do truly and honestly believe in my heart of hearts that Stephen Colbert might be compromised by evil forces. And not like evil forces like the Yankees. I'm talking the devil. I'm talking the things that live in Earth underneath
Things we may not
ground.
even be able to perceive in this dimension.
people that come from Neptune.
Hey, just because things come from underground and other planets doesn't mean they're
Other countries.
bad. Well, I don't know, other countries.
We got to close the borders because of the Israelis fleeing to here.
Oh, interesting. I wasn't sure where you're going with that, but yes.
That's what
obviously I
Kamala
support
should do.
that.
She should be like, we have to secure the border because all these colonizing Israelis are going to try to.
Right. They're going to try to colonize us next. They're
If
going to
we
double
don't
colonize.
stop them over there in Palestine, then if we don't fight the Jews,
They're going to keep going. They're going
I
to
don't
take
know.
over the whole world.
I think the truth is that Kamala really likes Israel and all that.
Yeah, she
stuff.
married it.
Ooh, her husband's Jewish.
Perhaps.
That should be like. Is that not a thing? Is he like? Well, he's the first husband or second husband.
Yeah,
I'm fine with
he's
the first
first
husband.
gentleman? Is that
Yeah.
what they went with?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The first lady
ladies and
stuff
gentlemen.
I like because when you are the
and
president,
then later down, the first children of all ages.
that's for Biden. The first lady, first gentleman, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get off politics.
When the Texas Rangers went to the Biden White House to celebrate the World Series win, you know how Trump had like all the fast food? Everyone was like, he's so fucking orange for having fast food. Biden had just a room full of kids. He's like, come on, smell whatever you want. I'm not even going to be president.
Assuming, like how Trump assumed what he eats is what everyone likes. Yeah, McDonald's.
Do some cocaine. Everyone fucking pediophobically everyone pediophobically assumed that Biden was smelling those kids on, C-SPAN in front of the nation, smelling their hair because he's like an old fucking weird robot freak man. But the truth is that he's just a coke addict, and he's just like, this thing still work? Possibly.
I think it was. I thought it maybe perhaps.
Anyway, this is Hunter Biden's laptop. It's not.
Have we considered it's like a fidget spinner for him? It's like his calming autistic
He's just
thing.
spurting.
He just kind of has like an autistic tick where he has to like smell girls' hair.
He just keeps.
And then it's fine, because if anything you have is a disorder, then you can do whatever.
It is funny that like
you can't bully the mentally ill, Sam.
Trump snorts Adderall. Biden snorts like hair. Kamala's on something.
I don't know if she's a classic wine and Xanax
Oh
lady.
yeah, that's probably it.
I feel like depending on what's going
Like
on,
a
she's either on
California
good.
Xanax wine.
I think it's part of why she seems all over the place. She's not code switching. It's just
Professional
whatever
woman.
the levels.
Yeah.
Wine to pill.
Yeah. Democrat. She's a Democrat. They're Republicans. I think he's a Republican.
Did I tell you about
A cop pulls you over for drunk driving. You're like, you're one of those Republicans, aren't you?
to the cop?
Yeah. That's the ultimate.
You sure are wearing a uniform and behaving professionally.
Yeah.
Are you some kind of Republican?
A weed guy driving his way to vote. No, they don't do that anymore. They vote from the mail.
Yeah.
I love voting for them. I've only ever voted from the. Well, that's not true. I voted in person once.
I'm trying to think.
It wasn't officially a vote. It was more of like a protest against the official election results. And it was like, this is my vote.
Showed up in person. The lines were long. Look how long the lines are.
Yeah. Yeah, going to ballot or like voting stations in 2024 and just being like dressed up with like an American flag painted on your face and like a big Viking helmet on. Stay in line. Get in there. Get in there and vote. They can't stop you. Just pushing polling people down. Hitting like volunteers with fire extinguishers.
I don't want to talk about politics too much on this one. That ruined the last one.
No,
now it's
we don't
going to have to be behind a paywall.
It's just close to the election. We're coming up fast. You
Yeah,
know? We only have
true.
I don't know, probably like 5 more episodes until
right.
the biggest day in American history is
So-
from what I'm hearing.
And then what do we talk about?
Baseball will be over. I guess we'll be in like week 4
we'll be in
of the NFL.
Yeah, football season.
Yeah, we'll be in mid-throw of the NFL.
Yeah, something will be going on.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Something will be happening.
I had an Uber driver here who kept doing that thing of asking me if I'd seen a movie, and then I would say no, and then he would just start explaining the movie to me.
Yeah.
He did that like 4 or 5 times, which now that I'm thinking about it is probably what this podcast is to listeners sometimes. But he'd be like, "Have you seen the Beekeeper? What is it?
The new
Jason
one.
Statham.
With Statham, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, no. He's like, yeah, so this woman, she loses all her money in this scam, and then she kills herself. And then Statham, he's like ex-military, and he gets these guys. And like he just goes through. And then he was telling me about another Hulu one.
Why is it called Beekeeper?
I don't know. He didn't get into that part. He told me everything about the movie except for the bees, and I didn't ask.
But he's not. It's not like a Marvel thing where controls the bees.
Maybe. Yeah, is he like the Eternals? Have you ever seen the Eternals?
Mexican guys love Deadpool.
Have you ever seen the Eternals?
No.
Have you ever seen Deadpool?
I saw the first
I saw the
one.
first Deadpool for sure, but I can't really remember it except that TJ Miller ate up the screen every time he appeared.
Yeah, they booted him. He really got fucked.
What's the last thing
Hollywood
he did,
loves
the Emoji
talking
Movie?
about like mental illness and having it be like, be there, check in with your people. And then TJ Miller was like, I'm gonna bring a bomb to my next show and blow everyone up. I hate everyone I've ever met. I'm crazy. And then he like ended up having a brain tumor or something.
Yeah, you were telling me that. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I think he had a brain tumor or like he had brain cancer or something. Or maybe he was just fucking swagging out.
He might have just
some
been
crazy
swagging
shit.
out. We also don't know
He
if
started
it's
wearing like a
connected.
welder's mask to shows and like having it on his head, and people were like, "That's funny. He's a funny guy." I'm like, I think he's just actually like fucked up.
Getting kind of actually crazy.
And everyone's like, he sucks. It's like he's the thing you're talking about that we have to like stand by.
That would actually be such an awesome out. If
People want
if
the border wide open to let TJ Miller in.
If you were just acting like a maniac, and everyone's like, what's wrong with this guy? He's burning every bridge. And you like just really fucked up and found yourself in a bad spot because you were acting stupid. And then doctors found a brain tumor, but it wasn't even affecting your mood.
Oh,
That
it would
would
be an
be
easy out.
That would be such a good out. I'd be like, thank goodness for this brain tumor.
Yeah. Well, the ultimate
But-
that's the excuse for acting like I said some really racist shit like on stage, and then like I doubled down on it on Twitter the next day. But I had a brain tumor. It's the thing of like, I know I went to Hofstra to teach a course on acting, and I laid on top of a 17-year-old without their consent, a boy. I'm gay, and that's like,
Oh,
okay.
is the brain tumor?
Oh, he's just gay. He just has something wrong
Oh.
with his brain.
I've got that tumor that makes me gay.
Yeah.
That's probably a thing.
I don't know. Something's pushing on something up
Something
there.
about pressing on parts of your brain really can change, like what you're into, how violent you want to be.
I hung out with a bunch of gays last night, and it was
Oh,
funny
yeah?
because I was doing a bit where they were like talking about, because like there's nowhere to go dancing anymore. I'm
Is
not
there
one of the
not?
gays. I'm not one of the gay ones.
Trump rally.
But I said
YMCA.
that.
Wait, no more politics.
This is what I said. Well, because they were like, even in WeHo, they were like closing down some of like the best places to go dancing. I was like, they're coming at the gays. They can't go dancing anymore. Frankly, it's sad because they have all this gay energy. It's fun, great to see. They have fun. They have a drink in a plastic cup, and they put a little something else in it. They call, frankly, it's who knows? No one really ever knows what they're putting in the drinks, but they love to dance. Kamala Harris has made the economy so bad that the gays can't even dance on a Friday night in the beautiful city of West Hollywood.
They take the poppers like a girl's hair to Joe Biden, and they sniff it, folks. They sniff the drugs.
They want to wear the shirts that, frankly, don't cover a whole lot. But
They're wide open like our border.
they want to go to the club and dance around a little bit, wear their best Friday night shirt, and maybe, frankly, girls' shoes that belong to maybe female women and not men, but they're beautiful. These beautiful young men dancing around on the dance floor, and they're closed now. It's terrible. It's a really terrible thing. Frankly, before 2020, when I was in office, there were more dancing gays than we've ever had in the history of America.
There's going to be so much dancing. They're going to say, Mr. President, it's too much dancing.
Turn off the music. What's the gay song?
Turn off the Charlie XCX.
Turn off the YMCA. Yeah. I'm Brett.
They're calling it the wear a dress as a man under Trump. No one's been doing this. No one ever did this before.
Yeah. But I also watched Birdcage. Have you seen that movie?
No, explain.
I've just been into gay. I've been into gay this weekend.
What is Birdcage?
It's a movie. So man, it's like Jason Statham, man.
Yeah.
He like becomes like a gay guy.
Oh, really? You missed the turn. It's this one.
Oh, well, I'll keep driving. I'm gonna charge you per minute in my Uber for miles. It It's a movie where Robin Williams plays a gay like club owner, and then his son is straightly marrying a conservative senator, Ohio senator's daughter, who's played by Gene Hackman, and they're all so
daughter?
funny.
No.
No, yeah, but at the end, Gene Hackman wears drag. It's all like it's just a funny like, hey, we're not so different after all. Like early '90s movie. Like Clinton or I guess it's late '90s. It's midnight. It's like '96. But it's a movie that's clearly like Clinton's a Republican now, actually, and we can all get along. Look, you can be anti-gay, but if you put on the dress and, dance around a little bit, you'll find out these guys are actually
They call it buck
pretty
breaking,
fun.
folks. They'll do a little buck breaking.
These guys are pretty fun. You can still hate them, but doesn't mean you can't respect them.
You can have hatred, just hide it deep in your heart.
Yeah, throw it down there. No, you should love your brother. If they follow,
Yeah, I honestly think that love is going to save us.
I've been saying that love.
No,
is,
I said that first.
No,
I think that like
I had
when
a
it
dream
comes
about
like at
that.
the end of the day when it all comes down to it,
that love is gonna win.
love is going to win.
No, see, I knew you were gonna say that was your thing. That's my thing, actually.
Interesting.
I think
Because I
love is
think
gonna
I
win.
invented that.
I think Trump love Trump's hate. To be honest, to be quite fair, I want to get an "I'm with her" 2016 tattoo. If I just got a Hillary tattoo on my back,
I'd check you for brain tumors.
yeah. Oh, but the feet people. Fuck. Get back to that. We see you, we hear you, feet people. Stand back and stand by. We will show feet. There's a bunch. We got one here. Could you please, prayer hands emoji. This person.
Please.
This is
SARS,
Tim Fickle. Not very fickle with his sexual preferences. I guess I don't really know what fickle means.
You got it.
I know it's a word.
You're talking like that New York Times article.
Could you please go barefoot, foot emoji, in your next podcast, buddy? Too
not your
soon to
buddy.
call it buddy, I think, Tim. But it could happen. Honestly, my next door neighbor's name is Tim. I wonder if this is him.
You can see through the window, right? No.
I was talking to him yesterday because my upstairs neighbors, the two young ladies that moved in there, their fire alarm was going off and none of them were home because they do this cool Southern California girl thing where they're not home from Wednesday till Monday.
Do they even live here?
And I tracked their whereabouts.
Is this the pied a terre?
Who's that?
That's a fancy word for the apartment in a city you don't live in. You just use it instead of a hotel room.
Fucking goddamn, dude. I don't even
Not to be confused with au pair, which is the Swedish girl you have sex with because she's not your wife.
Wow. Pretty fickle vocabulary over there.
I'm vehemently learning. What was the adjective? They use some stupid word.
It's not correct.
Anyway.
And their fucking smoke detector was going off. And I drive home and my next door neighbor's like, their shit's been going off for like 30 minutes. And his friend was there who was an EMT and he was like, yeah, we should probably call the fire department. And I'm always
like,
anti that.
Like it was actually going off.
It was
a
chip. No. They're white girls.
Oh.
Sorry. And it was going off, like, I guess for like a while before I got there. And I pull up and I immediately come inside because I'm like, it might be fire in here because we don't have any of our smoke detectors in.
So wait a minute.
So I was like, fuck,
They were getting
maybe
your
those were
smoke.
getting, yeah. I was like, I'm a big candle guy. People know this about me. I love candles. I don't know if I just am like very conscious.
Looking
about-
around, there are candles in here.
Yeah, I like candles, and I was like, fuck, did I leave one on and it fucking burned the house down? It wasn't a fire in here, but I did come in here and got my hard drive and my laptop and just like brought it out to my car just in case there was like a huge fire out. But
So
there was
that's
no
what you
smell, there was no smoke, and
You left the dog in here.
yeah, the dog was not here, but I was like, I told my neighbor, I was like, I guess I won't go inside and take a nap. Like we just hung out and talked about like, stupid shit like Fauci and all that fun,
Sure.
sick, cool things.
How people on YouTube need to show their feet without the socks this time.
And yeah, we had to like call the landlord and everything, and they were like I called them and I was like, can you get in contact with and of course you have to go through like the property manager, the assistant to the property manager has to contact the fucking like secretary of the person in charge, and it's like there should be like a button that I press with the amount of rent I pay. With the amount of money that everyone's paying for rent, the landlord should have to like be living underneath you. Not to talk like a Democrat, but like it should be, I think there's a fire upstairs in my apartment. Can you call the girls to make sure they're not A, dead in there, or B, can come home, unlock their apartment so I don't kick down the fucking door? Because you know a motherfucker don't got renter's insurance. So like if that shit falls down and crushes all my shit, I don't care about me. I care about my shit.
But like, yeah, the TV is nice.
You can't take it with you. That's talking about how you get all this nice shit and then you die, and that's your legacy. Your shit is your legacy. Your dust, your bones, your worm food. You can't take it with you because your spirit goes to hell, and then you can't take it with you is like a good thing. Oh shit, that's for upstairs maybe. But that's what I didn't want. I didn't want.
Are we even sure you can't take it with you? Are we saying the men who built the pyramids knew less than us?
Yeah, true.
They thought you could take it with you.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently not. According to the Christian Bible, I don't think you can take stuff with you. But it's like you want to leave
My
stuff
father's house
with
has
you.
many rooms. It could use the 60-inch TV. It could use the fucking.
I like literally. Yeah, I like my shit. If I die, that's fine. I go to a better place. That's what they say.
They'll have cool stuff there.
I wonder if they have.
Like,
I
don't
wonder if they
bother
have
bringing your own
2 for 1
stuff.
happy hour. in hell.
Bro, we got it. Jesus, should I bring my laptop?
No, you're good, you're good,
bro,
you're
we
good,
got
you're
it.
good.
We got you, bro.
I've got a porn collection, magazines, Classic Man. We're good. We got real virgins.
All the best
up here.
pornographers are up here in heaven.
You actually get 40 virgins if you get up here. What, like Islam? Yeah, that shit's real, dude. That's true. Jesus, you're saying Islam is the way? Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm just a I'm not a I'm just a fucking.
Jeez,
what do they think he is?
Jesus
He's
looks
a-
just like Chet Hanks here.
What if you got to heaven and Jesus just had like
He has a
tattoo?
tattoo of himself.
Yeah.
Jesus has a Jesus tattoo.
Check that out. Is that you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Why are
bro.
you white on your tattoo?
No, I was in a bad place, man, but this guy pulled me out of it. That's you. Yeah, I pulled myself out of it.
I've been sober. You get to heaven and he's like,
What's that, girl?
that's my next one. Maybe I just walked in. Can we check if there's a fire upstairs? So yeah, I was literally like, I called my landlord, finally got through to them, and I was like, can you call, hey, we're working. Stop. Hey.
This isn't the animal episode.
This is the first time she's ever barked. Oh, that's
Ever.
not my neighbor. That's a stranger.
Oh, good girl.
So
then.
good girl.
Bark at the stranger.
Good girl. That was a Kamala voter. All right, whatever.
What is she up to now?
And yeah, so I called my landlord, and they're like, okay, yeah, we'll contact them. And then I get a text, hello, your downstairs neighbor. I'm like, no, you fucking morons, that's me. And I'm on the phone. I'm like,
Oh, so they texted you thinking
Yeah.
you were them?
So
or
I
that-
still don't know if they're alive I don't know what that was all about. Someone just came in, went upstairs.
Well, you were trying to give them a gift and they were home and they weren't answering the door. So I'm thinking the only logical explanation is they are freebasing meth heads. They've just been
Yeah,
smoking
these-
all kinds of insane shit up there.
I think the 21-year-old
And-
blonde girls that live upstairs are meth addicts, and that they fall asleep with meth in their pipe still
Yes.
burning. Do you smoke meth like that? It's a meth pipe.
I think you can do a bunch of different things. I think it also depends on like the way the meth comes, right? Like sometimes it's just a nice meth gum. What if they had meth gum?
Opioid gum. When is that going to be a thing? Because everyone back in the day was smoking cigarettes and they had to do nicotine gum, and now everyone's
Right.
doing heroin
Right.
and
Yeah, nice little like heroin gum.
yeah, just to get a little bit of opioids.
I think that's what the methadone clinics we're supposed to be? Like you just take
Just
a
make it
little
into
cup
gum.
of something. Yeah, could we press
Trident,
that into gum?
Wrigley, get on that.
Sell it at every store. Don't ID people when they buy it.
Chew it in middle school.
Yeah.
Just to feel something.
Yeah,
If you are in middle school and you're like, oh, I'm fucking depressed and life is so boring, it's like your body's literally changing at a rapid pace every day. This is the most interesting time in your life. If you're like being like, oh, I have an
bored
eating
now.
disorder because I just have to feel, it's like, get ready. Get ready. Because from the day you step out of high school until the day you inevitably fall asleep behind the wheel because your life is so fucking boring and die in a car crash, you have no idea. Your body's changing much slower and only worse.
yeah. Save burning out your fun receptors until you really need it.
Yeah, I wonder if you have a certain amount of like dopamine release available.
Well, I think you just get used to stuff.
Just like how you only have a certain amount of heartbeats.
Ooh. Maybe. I think it's more that you just get used to stuff. Like once something's like if you rode roller coasters every day, you wouldn't feel a thrill from a roller coaster.
I mean, yeah, I literally had that this summer where I was like, man, this summer's been fucking boring. It feels like it went by really fast or going by really fast because summer's not over. Summer doesn't end until October 1st. Honestly, fuck that. Give me a buffer day. October 2nd is the end of summer. But I have this thing
Out
where I'm like,
here.
man, I haven't like gone or done anything the entire summer. And then I'm like, oh, hold on. I get drunk every day and I live at the beach.
Actually, I've been living the ultimate
Wait.
summer lifestyle.
Hold on. I'm in the Nicktoon Summer Beach House every fucking day, baby.
Let's go.
I
It's
used
like how
to
the
watch-
fish don't see the water, you know? It's like I'm living summer every day, bruh.
I do
This
see.
is Jesus talking, by the way.
I do.
I mean, this summer vibes, man. And they,
Shit, man. I'm up here in heaven, man.
I'm up here in heaven where it's summer all day, man.
It's always sunny, not 75 degrees, man.
Jesus, when I die, can I bring Corona with me? Nah, man.
Oh, man.
We
We got that Modelo and shit up here, though.
got you covered, bruh.
Oh, fuck. What were we saying? Oh, yeah, but like, summer's cool. Oh, shit. That was it.
Maybe my favorite season.
The Nicktoons Summer Beach House. Well, actually, I'll come back to that. You saying your favorite season? I was talking to my next door neighbor while I was debating whether or not to kick down the door of my upstairs neighbors.
Drag two
which just
young,
isn't a good
lifeless
look.
bodies.
It's not a good look. Be big, sweaty Sam kicking a door of two
Yeah,
young,
they don't want to see that.
women.
Everything's
a bad look.
Everything's wrapped in aluminum foil, and there's just two sleeping bags on the ground.
Fucking.
Hey, I heard your
ceilings
smoke
covered in
alarm's been
soot.
going off. You guys,
Yeah, so I know. Who knows?
I
what
just
that
noticed
was.
that the beach towels were on every window, and like you guys.
Oh, but we were
smoke
talking
alarms
about
going
how like there are people that like don't ever in LA. There are people that like in Santa Monica that like never go to Culver City. There are people from Silver Lake that have like never been in North Hollywood.
Right.
And like people like don't
It's
really
dangerous to
venture
leave
out.
your hood.
And I was thinking about how like there are people in media that like would never go to Philadelphia.
Yeah, I always thought that was a crazy one. People
Yeah.
that I was like growing up with, and they'd never been anywhere except for like the small,
Yeah, like not even
Town.
like going into like media.
like like they wouldn't even go into town. It was
Yeah.
like you just live in your cul-de-sac.
like people that lived in like Glen Mills, and they'd be like, I don't go into media.
Media's dangerous.
Yeah, there was a girl that lived on the other side of the 3rd Street Bridge,
Now we're really talking to a
and
national audience.
she was like, I remember her being like, she had to write an essay in middle school about trying to convince her dad to let her to go into media when her friends were like hanging out on a weekend. This is like middle school, so like they were hanging out like on the corner getting fucked, getting
Right,
sucked,
right.
being bulimic, being like, my life sucks because I'm in middle school and I'm a girl.
Spending those fun points.
Yeah.
young.
Yeah. Her friends are in media at the fun arcade, spending the fun points. And he was like, her dad wouldn't let her go into media, like into State Street, because it was too dangerous.
Well, it is controlled by me, so that is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, it's true. I heard that they're in the basement of Deals. There's a bunch of kids. But they,
I heard if you go into media, I will knife you.
yeah. I guess the courthouse is pretty dangerous. If it to be actually serious,
Well, yeah, the
courthouse
entire
is fairly
county
dangerous.
worth of criminals has to go.
Plus all
there.
those guns.
Well, they're not. They're innocent until they're proven guilty in the courthouse.
True, unless your name's rhymes with Monold Fump.
Yeah, then it's assumed.
Yeah.
Love wins.
That's true. Yeah, you go to the courthouse.
That's what I say when I'm stabbing people who
That'd be
come into my
funny.
town.
That'd be funny to show up to like just a random.
This is a love crime.
Like you violated your restraining order against your ex-wife and her new daughter with her new husband. So you violated your restraining order. So you are going to be sentenced, and just being outside of the courtroom protesting that. Just like finding a random trial and just protesting it.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
Or not protesting it, doing the De Niro and being like, he's got a fucking, it should be double time. Like just being a hater for this person.
a guy who said his divorce.
He should get
hearing.
no fucking visitation rights. And I wasn't sent here by the Democrats. He should never be able to see his kids again.
He's a traitor for sleeping with the au pair,
Yeah,
not to be confused with a pied-à-terre.
He's a Russian. He's a Russian asset. It's like this was just to find out if he should give his wife $3,000 more a month because he didn't tell her about the new Toyota that he bought.
Honestly, bringing a bunch of people so you have both sides, protesters and counter protesters,
setting up metal
for a
gates.
guy who's just like. I kind of wasn't paying attention because I was just either at work or drinking, and my wife is leaving me. Dave, fuck Dave. This
wearing
honestly,
wearing the American flag in the Viking. Get in there, save Dave. It's a fucking witch hunt against Dave. Yeah. Oh, what is this? Oh, we can talk about that. It's not gonna happen, but I submitted to be in Happy Gilmore too.
Oh yeah. Does Adam Sandler still remember your name?
I don't know. I hope so. I just listened to him on Rogan. It was crazy.
Did he mention you?
He was going off. Yeah, he was like, ha, there's a fucking guy. He's racist, but other than that, no. It was kind of funny to listen to because the way they talked, like, yeah, it's just performing at every club. And it's like, you gotta like suck dick to perform at a bar now. Like it's impossible to get
But
on stage.
not metaphorically.
They're closing down all this dick sucking for comedy bars.
There's just nowhere to dance. There's nowhere to suck
nowhere to do
dick
comedy.
for comedy anymore.
It is like genuinely true. There's nowhere to dance. There's nowhere to perform. Anyway, but yeah,
Love will still win.
I don't know. The lady still has his wife's phone number.
Oh.
So there
The
could
lady.
be like fuck. Did I just go into her phone? I go into her phone, find out she's cheating. I'm like, whatever, and I just get the number of
Last
Jackie
person she was
Sandler.
texting, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, fuck.
Whatever. Did you submit for something like a part, or is it just like asking for volunteers?
It's for a busboy. Sweet, quiet, easily confused, but smart and goofy busboy.
Let's go. I didn't know they were making a Happy Gilmore 2.
I'm honestly,
I thought they told
It kinda
everything
sucks.
there was to say in the first one, but apparently
a movie that needed no sequel, but like honestly doesn't. And it is one of those things where it's like, it's going to be not well liked probably. And so then if best case scenario, I'm in it.
also like a lot of the Jaws is not alive.
Oh, yeah, true. Also, Shooter McGavin kind of went off the reservation. Like he kind of became like a little bit full of himself from what I can tell. Like he just goes on to barstool shit now. And it's just like, that was the reason that movie was good. It's like, you were good in it.
He's in Hacks. Have you seen Hacks?
Oh yeah, he's good in Hacks. Have you seen this movie Hacks? Hacks is a good show. I don't like that the main character's bi.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't notice.
Yeah. She's having sex with a guy in one episode, having sex with a girl in another. It's just too confusing.
Really?
It's not realistic. No, Hacks is good. That's a good example of a show where I'm like, it's funny. Paul Downs is the creator. Paul W. Downs, I think. He's a UCB guy. Funny man.
Paul Comedy.
That's what I told my agents. I was like, I want to be on the next season of Hacks. And they were like, what are you talking about? Who are you?
Get out of my apartment. We're smoking meth.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about my flights and who I was sitting next to? Have we covered that?
The midget.
Yeah, on the
Sorry,
flight out, I had
little
two dogs next to me, and then on the flight
Whoa,
back,
they're called little people.
yeah, a flight full of little people.
Like full or just like a team?
Not the entire flight. It
Just a
was like
squad.
5.
Yeah.
But I never. You're always kind of concerned about like the leg room you're going to be left with the people in your row. When it turns out to be someone who's like 3 feet tall, beautiful.
Now, this might, I really want to phrase this in a way that this is me having a curious brain and not trying to be funny. When the little people are in a plane, do they inflate like a bag of chips?
Yes.
So something's got to be going on, right? Like, it can't be good to bring a baby on a plane. Because don't people wear like
I feel like the
diabetes socks for like
pressure-
swelling on their like legs?
Yeah,
and
like
shit?
the pressure on a baby might be bad.
Yeah, that can't be good to like.
They're always screaming their heads off too. Like
I
they're
know.
in
I think that's
pain.
what that is. I think it's like ow, ow.
Like the baby's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, like I think it hurts their brain. Why is no one
I saw a
talking
baby.
about this?
Its brain was being so pressured on the plane that it started telling racist jokes and putting the welder's helmet on.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, sorry, it's just because of the altitude.
But yeah, it turns out these guys were all part of a band, and I didn't get the name of the band.
Is it the band?
Forget that.
You don't need
I
it.
broke the headphones.
You don't need it anymore. It's still recording though, right?
Yeah, it's still recording.
What is the band song? Pull that up. You ever get like a little bit of water on your electronics? Like on your
Oh, yeah, all
iPhone,
the
if a
time.
drop of water gets on, then it fucks up the whole touchscreen. You have to turn it off and turn it back on.
I'll always have like issues if I'm holding a glass and then touching my phone. I get like the layer of water so that you can't touch anything, and then you're texting people, and it's like X. Did you mean X? No.
Let me turn this on this way. I'm worried that turning on this to play music will fuck up my. Hold on, I'll make sure that didn't fuck that up.
Take a.
All right.
That was weird taking the headphones off.
Are we connected here? What's going on? I've been running. Sorry, I should have done this before. Trying to connect to Bluetooth is something that just like doesn't work. They're like, oh, by the Olympics in 2028 in LA, we're gonna have flying taxis. Like, try making fucking
Yes,
headphones that
that's-
connect to my phone when I take them out of the same case every fucking day at the gym.
That's the other thing my Uber driver was talking about. He's like, maybe not in my lifetime, but like in your lifetime, they're gonna have flying cars.
He said that?
Yeah,
How old is he? 40?
he was 36.
That would be a funny thing to say. Someone that's like 2 years older than you.
Yeah,
maybe not
honestly,
my lifetime.
I might start doing that to people.
Yeah, like I'm gone.
Maybe not in my
die soon.
lifetime.
Yeah, like a year after I die, and then you'll be fine. Yeah, it's a kind of weird thing to say.
Yeah, he didn't seem that old.
Like, I guess maybe there, like this. If you were like 50 in 2000, and you were like, maybe not my lifetime, but in yours, everyone will have a computer in their pocket that has access to all information. Or glasses
maybe
that
not
can
in
do
my
VR.
lifetime, but
You know what? That's probably the biggest. The VR glasses, I think in my life, like the iPhone's big, and everyone always sucks the dick of the iPhone.
Sure.
Everyone sucks the big
the
dick
stem
of
coming out of the apple.
Yeah, everyone loves talking about
Love
how big the
that.
iPhone was. But I think the real like science, like is the fucking VR shit or the augmented reality stuff.
Right.
Every audition
so-
I'm doing now is like, you're using AR and you have glasses on, and you're in a park, and you're talking to a
I'm
beautiful
using
young
AR
mixed race
15.
woman, and you are playing basketball, but it's only in your glasses, and the basketball is AI. So not the basketball player, it's AI generated. Everything's AI, and it's coming from your glasses now.
Right. I don't know. I don't like having a bunch of shit on my face. Maybe they'll put it in a contact lens.
Yeah, that would hurt too, though. I remember my biology teacher sophomore year was like, he was talking about the eye floaties, and he was talking about how bad that is. It's like, well, that leads to cataracts, and it's like someone was like, I have that, and then everyone in the class was like, yeah, I have that, and he was like, who has it? And everyone in the class was like, we all have that, and he's like, that's not good, and that stuck with me forever. So now, like, if I'm just laying down, like, I got my boys with me. At least I got my boys with me. But like, you have those, right?
Yeah,
those little,
everyone
like,
has that.
squiggles.
This guy was claiming that you don't have that.
He had a couple of claims that were a little bit like.
I thought that like people's eyes would be getting worse because we're looking at screens and it's just normal. So maybe
the ears and the eyes.
Yeah, the real one.
I've noticed
I think
a
everyone's going to go
strain.
deaf from wearing AirPods.
I've noticed a strain on my eyes recently, but I think it's just because it's dry out.
Maybe.
The other day when I was kind of spazzing, I was kind of freaking out a little bit on Wednesday. I was doing a little bit of a like, fuck, we're going to war with Iran. Fuck, god damn it, I can't
And
fucking
we
see
recorded a
anymore.
hell of a Patreon episode.
Yeah, we were being really naughty on the microphone. So that's going to be. Have you put that on Patreon yet?
No, not yet.
We're gonna probably fire up the Patreon again. Once again, it rides again because it's coming up on, the spicy election time, and we want to say some things that we don't want public. So you got to pay $1 to do. So keep an eye out for the Patreon. That's gonna come back, soon, possibly.
Soon?
Now? I don't know. What are
Maybe
we at?
right now. 40 minutes.
Oh God damn it! I thought we were at least like 55.
Nah.
That's not bad. We can
Let's talk about fucking eye floaties some more.
Slash out another 20.
Oh, should we
real
talk about
easy.
these?
Oh yeah. Wait, fuck. It's summer. We live at the beach. We drink every day. And what goes perfectly with that? You gotta feel the part. It's about the inside. These things are a spiritual. We are in the middle of a spiritual. Listen. Do you feel? I've been listening to Tucker Carlson's podcast all the time. I'm gonna start doing ad reads like him. Do you feel? I'm not gonna do the impression though, because attack. But do you feel? Do you feel disenfranchised as an American citizen? Do you feel like the system is going against you and attacking your family and your spirits and your not only your physical well-being but your spiritual well-being? Well, are you getting people saying, "Oh, this summer went by fast. It's flying by. It's almost over. The leaves will be falling. We'll be drinking pumpkin spice in no time."
Milady.
Well, tell those fucking guys to take a step back, take 2 steps back, and fuck themselves in their own asses, because it is summer, folks, and even though we are in the middle of a spiritual warfare for your spirit, you have to protect yourself from the sun,
From looking not cool.
and this is what I'm saying. Look on the outside as you feel on the inside. And I personally can endorse Brim's hats because I think that Brim's hats protect you spiritually. They make you feel like you're a fun guy that has a little bit, that's doing things. You're not crazy. You're wearing protection from the sun.
This isn't like the type of thing a
But you're
guy with a
having
brain tumor would put on. This is like a guy whose brain is working
You're
perfect.
having fun. You're having a fun time.
Show people that your brain is perfect by putting on brims.
And you might be asking what brims are. Brims are basically a hat, except it's like a visor, but it's a bucket hat visor. And it's one of a kind. It's revolutionary. There's never been anything like it. And no matter how many knockoffs will come, and they will inevitably come, there'll never be anything like it. Brims is the original. It is the future. While respecting the past, it is the future.
Perfect for pickleball.
My roommate wrote, yeah, the perfect hat for pickleball. My roommate wrote this with Chat GPT, but okay, wait, that's not it.
That's not to read. That's explaining.
Discover Brims. Wait, real quick. I don't know a single song from the band. Oh, yes, I do. I got to quick critique the song.
Oh, the Dave Matthews Band.
I got to critique the song so that YouTube doesn't take it down. Bad album cover art. It's all over the place. Brims.
Are you allowed to keep up? Is that fair
Yeah, if you
use
critique
if you're
it, you're allowed to.
criticizing?
Yeah. I get a notification from Spotify every day being like, we're going to remove your episode when I used to do the outros. And they're like, we're going to remove it. And every time I'm like, it's critique.
Interesting.
And it kind of is. Discover Brims, your ultimate headwear destination. Are you ready to elevate your style while staying cool? I shouldn't do it during the ad read. I just didn't know what the band song was. I saw someone claim, I think it was a Barstool thing, where like, what's the best American band? Like, the Band, because they're called the Band. I was like, that's cool. But I didn't know a single one of their songs besides shoot your load out, Benny. Shoot your load on me. Shoot your load out, Benny. And we'll dance in the gay club for free. But they're taking them away. The ultimate lifestyle brand.
Is it monkeypox the reason they're taking them away? Oh, let's not talk about this during the read.
No. That's for the Patreon, Mac. At Brims, we specialize. I think it's probably because of the economy. I think they're just unsustainable.
No, the economy's good.
I think owning a business
this is for the
right now
Patreon too.
is a loser. I think if you own a business right now, you're a loser if you didn't sell it to China already.
Unless it's a hat business or
Unless
a podcast business.
the hat business is booming. At Brims, we specialize in crafting unique headwear. See, this is when I need the fucking. That's too far away. My eyes are no good anymore. The floaties make it so that I can't do it. It blends the iconic shade of a bucket hat with the liberating comfort of a visor. Our innovative designs offer you endless shade without compromising on effortless style and comfort. This is the fourth time we've done this ad read. I think we're done after this. So anything else you want to say about Brims?
They're really good.
Whether you're hitting the beach, exploring the city, or just chilling outdoors, Brims has the perfect hat for you. Our collection is meticulously designed to complement every occasion and outfit, ensuring you look and feel your best wherever you go. Embrace the shade, embrace tradition, embrace the sun, embrace Brims. I threw in tradition there. I don't think they wanted me to say that.
The AI that wrote that didn't.
No, they used Elon's AI. This thing was
What's
riddled with
Elon's
slurs.
Grok?
Grok.
They've all got weird names.
Rob Gronkowski. Grok, write me a text or write me an email to ask my boss for an extra vacation day. Oh, I fucking hope Tom Brady throws the pass to me. Yeah, Gronk AI.
Gronk AI.
That's what they should do. This is actually like a good bit that we can riff on. That's like got some good potential. Is because it's called Grok AI, but if someone made Gronk AI and it's just
maybe a picture of this. It's just always a football.
Yeah. Can you generate an image of what cars will look like in the year 2050? Stuff.
A football.
Football's got wheels. It's not gay too. That was his thing on the roast of Tom Brady. He was just like, that's fucking gay. Like he was so happy to not be in the shackles of Fox Sports.
Interesting.
You think they were arresting Gronk at Fox for saying that gay?
Oh shoot! Yeah, we did see like
we saw
a small military come out of the Fox studio.
Fox Studios is right by my house, not Fox News, or else I would already be in there being like banging on the door, being like, "Let me work here. I can be the next fucking Jesse Waters." There was like 3 cars worth of SWAT teams, like when they have the Silverado and there's like 12 guys on it just hanging off the side.
Shit is on.
Yeah, they were going into Fox Studios to arrest the bastard Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, something.
That's what they were doing. It was a raid to get Terry
That's
Bradshaw
it?
off the air. They're like, the steroids got to your head.
Military
You're
coup
wearing a welder's
against
hat.
Bradshaw.
Yeah, they were arresting Terry Bradshaw for cheating in the NFL.
Did he? I guess he was probably on something.
He was on steroids. Was he not?
They
I thought
all
that was,
probably were,
confirmed.
though.
But he had like all those injuries, and he had a He had like a career
Are steroids not
79
legal in
QBR.
football? Do they even test for steroids in
I
football?
don't think so. I'm sure they do. They test for marijuana.
Well, yeah, because
Kamala's orders. We can't be having these guys high out there. We need their brains to upload to the cloud to make more Gronk AI. Dude,
Ohio State with all those pot leaves on their helmet.
I got to get a Kamala impression. I bought a wig when I was going to go to the Kamala thing. I bought a wig, like a brown wig, to be like...
To be her.
I'm going to be her. And then I was like, maybe that's the one person I don't want to dress up as. But breaking news, I literally bought this week on Amazon a Trump wig and orange makeup because I was like, he's here to stay. He's got another 10.
Well, then that makes me Kamala.
Yeah.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, you've got a more olive complexion. Yeah.
Yes. See, it's good.
Evil. She can sense the evil. Hey.
I bet. What's a white person taco?
Hey. No. We don't do that. Come here. You're not allowed to be here. What's the move on that? With like on your lease, if you sign it and saying like, I won't own a dog.
And then one just shows up.
This isn't mine. Like I had the fucking property manager reach out when people were looking at the apartments upstairs and they were like, is your house on fire? I was like, no, I don't think so. No, but they were like, they said that they were viewing the apartment and they saw a dog. You don't own a dog, do you? Or ever have a dog there? I was like, no. And this is kind of incriminating.
I don't know what.
This is going to have to go on the Patreon. But you're allowed to like have a dog around, right?
I don't know how they could even
It's
enforce
not
that stuff.
my dog. It doesn't live here.
There's people who aren't even supposed to be here that are just hanging around.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying today. I was like, that parking, I got a parking ticket like months ago from the fucking beach parking, which I don't even think is the government. I was like, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that.
I don't know.
The president, who's not the real president, tried to kill the president who is the real president. I'm not paying a $60 parking ticket. You're not getting that from me. Hey, stop. Come here.
It seems like.
This is the first time she's ever acted up during the podcast.
Oh, is that the neighbor from upstairs coming down? No.
No, that's next door. No.
So they could still be dead.
No, there's neither of their cars are here.
They probably sold them for meth.
Yeah, I think it's my neighbor was saying he kind of senses it, like it might be just like a first apartment situation, which is funny because I agree with him, and I'm like, whoa, that's interesting. This is their first apartment. Well, this is my last apartment. This is like, I think they're like in a UCLA situation of just being like, oh, they just graduated and time to like have a hot girl summer.
One of those
Smoke meth.
One of those
And by hot girl, I
UCLA
mean the pipe is
situations.
Yeah. The
Bucky,
girls
you
aren't.
stink.
Yeah, I think she was sweating a lot at the beach.
It's not me.
I'm hot too. I'm very sweaty right now. What are we at?
55.
Should we end it on an
What else?
Yeah, no, we can keep going. Oh, no, we should go. Because I have to shower and I want to watch the fights.
All right.
55 is fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
55 is fine.
With a little editing, it's probably going to be 49.
To the feet people, maybe, keep tuning in, keep subscribing.
Oh, yeah. You guys.
Take some of the clip. Ooh, that's what we got to do. We got to be making
feet clips
for the feet people. I don't know if they can see this.
They might be able to.
Yeah, get some clips. Put it on, because I'm pretty sure the fucking feet.
Yeah, we want to see feet fan cam.
I'm pretty sure the feet YouTube has more subscribers than we do. So
reality
that could be a good way to.
Reality show feet.
Yeah, footlongs. Join the Patreon for $5 for a foot-long foot. Imagine having a foot less than a foot long. What does that even make it?
A foot less than a. Oh.
Like if your foot isn't 12 inches, you just got.
I thought you were talking
you just got
real
some extra,
brain tumory.
You got some extra leg with some toes, motherfucker. If your shit ain't 12 inches long.
I thought you meant like you go to the Subway sandwich and you get the foot long, but you don't have a footless foot long.
Yeah. What's with women's shoe sizing being different? Is that to
That makes sense.
to dissuade men from wearing women's shoes?
Maybe they make it all
It's
confusing.
very confusing. And it's already embarrassing enough to show up and be like, "Hi, I'd like to buy a pair of these Goose." What are the ones that are dirty?
And what size are you? I don't know.
No.
Let's make a big show of sizing you in front of the store for your women's shoes that you're buying.
I'm a men's 11. So
Yeah, what
motherfucker,
is
you ain't,
the-
and the guy at the foot long, you ain't even a foot. Shit, your foot ain't even a foot. And then you're like, you're dressed like a referee. And he shoots you in the head. That's how I'm gonna go. Maybe not in my lifetime, but in yours. Men's and women's shoe sizes will be one and the same.
Not in my lifetime, but in your lifetime, there's going to be a character on TV who plays a comedian, and she's going to be with a guy, and she's going to be with a girl.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Not in my lifetime, though.
I don't understand what that is. That was I liked the early, every time they invented a new type of gay, I liked the early one of like, what does that even mean? I mean, the most recent one is like the pronouns. It's like, what they think they're them? They think they're more. It's like, are you actually retarded? Like,
you see, I mean-
can agree that you are like, this is dumb, but to have it be like, I just don't fucking get it. They think they're more than one person. And then they were like, okay, well then I'm gonna make a new pronoun. And they're like, they're just inventing shit. It's like, yeah, for you.
What was the one I had never seen before?
That's too woke.
I saw
For me to talk like that was too woke.
I saw new pronouns. It was for Kamala Harris volunteers.
Yeah.
Because you have to select your pronouns from a list of like 50.
Uh-huh.
But there was one. What was it? It was like he or something. It was like.
Well, that's because Kamala.
Who?
'cause she's-
It was like.
He,
It was like
ha, ha.
yuck or something. Like
Yeah.
it sounded like when Daffy Duck goes crazy.
Yeah, she corny. Kamala corny.
Anyway, to talk about pronouns.
Yeah. No, but I was doing like a good job. I was being like nice about it. I was kind of taking it from like a different perspective of being like, oh, you don't get they, them? Well, you're the idiot. Maybe learn how to code. Literally, learn how to code. That was advice. That was what that was. That wasn't like, oh yeah, you're a coal miner, you're a fracker. Learn to code then. That was like, yo, you better learn how to code, or like the digital world's gonna take over, and you're gonna be left in the dust, and woke is gonna be king.
It means they care about you.
Yeah, it was like, the fucking foreign armies are coming. Learn how to shoot a gun. That's what they were saying when they were like, learn to code. They were being nice. They were like giving you a little head start. Like, you better learn how to fight, in the digital world, online. Anyway, I'm gonna shower. We're gonna watch Israel dominate inside and outside of the ring.
Is that who's fighting?
Israel at a sun.
Who is fighting? Did we find that out?
It's like Israel and then like Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Palestine, Iran, then Ukraine and Russia. No, it's Israel and some other guy. That's the matchup I want to see. I want to see an Israel, the country, go up against Russia.
Israel v. Russia?
Yeah, I think that's a fair fight. I actually don't know.
I think they were doing a little proxy stuff there for a little bit.
No, but I want it to be like I want like Russia or Israel to be like up against each other's borders.
Right. I want there to be 3 countries left. USA, Israel, Russia.
Yeah, man. It's looking like that's going to be what it's going to be.
3 last men
It's
standing.
looking like that's what we're running downhill towards.
That would be nice.
What an amazing
'Cause as is, like, I'd like
time
to-
we're living in.
I'd like to know all the countries, but there's just too many of them. You know?
I know, man.
What if there were
Especially
3?
Europe.
What if there were only 3?
Yeah, Europe should be a country. I know I don't want to be like a globalist, like EU guy, but it's like, yo, you're really gonna tell me Istanbul and Spain are different? That's like telling me that Massachusetts and Rhode Island are different. It's like, no, they're not.
Basically,
That's the same thing. It's the same fucking
there
thing.
should be 12 states, not even the 13 original.
What are we getting rid of?
Let's see. I guess it'd be easier to name who we're keeping. Pennsylvania,
PA,
obviously.
Delaware. Delaware's marginal to me right now, honestly. I'm beefing with Delaware. I just decided I'm beefing with Delaware. What was the furthest southern colony? Was it Georgia?
Yeah, because Florida wasn't.
We didn't even have it. We were like, you can fucking.
Thank goodness we do now, though, and that'll be one of the ones that stays.
Yeah, we met a guy at the beach, or not met.
PA.
Someone we know was moving to Miami.
Florida.
Home of the birdcage.
PA, Florida.
You can dance at the birdcage. Still.
Maine, because Tucker Carlson lives there.
Both Virginias are cool.
We're going to combine the Carolinas.
I don't care.
We're going to
for North
combine the
Carolina.
Virginias.
Yeah. I guess I don't care about West Virginia either. Good song, though. You want to piss someone off from West Virginia is to say that Country Roads by John Denver. What's that song called? Is that Country Road?
Yeah.
It's about Western Virginia. They get
I've heard that, but I don't know.
It's
That's
not.
like one of those like Reddit facts now.
The Blue Ridge Mountains run through only Virginia. I almost just showed my balls on. I was like honestly, I might have. You might actually have to like see if I did.
Yeah, sometimes I'm sitting extremely
I'm just
dangerously
like
where my
groping.
shorts
I'm just
are
like
like
grabbing my dick right now, just forgetting. This is what it's all about, though. This is what the podcast is all about: hanging out, having a couple beers.
I do think the
Waiting for the
quality
flight.
of the video is you'll really see how lazy this one was. Sometimes I can't tell if listening to it you'll be able to hear how lazy it was, but when you watch, you'll see we don't give a fuck about this one.
the dog is asleep, and she's about to bark. That's my neighbor.
Upstairs?
Yeah, you can tell because those are not.
That's so
feet.
echoey.
Those are not feet. Those are not foot long feet.
Is that them stomping around? Sounds like someone's throwing a hammer down. Like,
Well, because back in the day, women would learn how to walk by like having books on their head, and they would tiptoe around all the time.
now we don't even teach women how to walk
And now
anymore.
they just wear like fucking shit kickers and clomp around, drag their feet, chew with their mouth open, get jobs,
Make more money than their husband, become the
Disgusting.
president.
join the military. And they can't even cook a good meal no more. They can't even.
Yeah,
cook
what do you
a-
think Kamala's the best at
They don't even know
cooking?
how to cook rice.
What do you think is her best dish?
Collard greens. Well, no. What did she actually say was her best dish? I think she.
Oh, yeah, they just did this stupid fucking
I'm
bit, didn't
positive she said collard greens.
they? Did she?
I'm not. She was like.
No, she
on-
said green onion or something.
Oh,
she said she
no,
was.
Man, I think she said she
'Cause
was
they were
like-
doing that
She was
thing
like
of,
every
like-
Thanksgiving, I was the only person.
This is my Tim Walson impression. I don't know if I want to do the real impression because we're going to try to put this
It's
on
fine. We can
YouTube.
always cut it out. But my impression of Biden is, this young girl who definitely puts product in her hair smells good. That's fair. That's good to smell it. Honestly, I want a president that has a good senses. He knows when to fucking. He picks up on things. He's got good eyesight, not a lot of floaties. And when a young girl walks into the room, putting a bunch of shit in her hair because she's like, I'm depressed because I'm in middle school. It's never going to get any better. And she's right. She puts a bunch of shit in her hair, and the president, that smells good. I want to smell that. That's normal. Tim Walz is like,
I'll be Tim Walz. You be Kamala.
no, we don't need to do
I
that.
only eat white people tacos.
Yeah.
Now you say, what are those? I don't know what those are.
I don't even know what those be, my guy.
White people tacos are a 12-year-old boy's penis.
All right. That's the fucking future vice president you're talking about.
Am I doing
bud.
the mouth right?
Yeah, he's got a weird mouth. Anyway, you don't need to vote, but if you do vote for Donald Trump. I'm kidding. Of course.
I am also kidding.
I did just watch, dude, I keep saying I'm watching Joe Rogan. I'm watching so much Joe Rogan. I watched Dennis Quaid on Rogan, and he's just like, yeah, I didn't like what Trump would say, but I liked what he did. And I was like, whoa, you're telling me the man that is the star of Ronald Reagan the movie is like coming out and being like, well,
I forgot about
the
Ronald
conservative
Reagan the
policies
movie.
are good. And then, of course, they're censoring us on Facebook. I was like, welcome to 2014, dumbass. Facebook is compromised. It is not for patriots. And then he was like, I'm on the Trump train, which is funny because Jack Quaid's kind of... I'm on the Trump train. Ooh, I love Donald Trump. He's my favorite guy.
I invented liking him.
Fuck you, Dennis, dude.
Anyway, love will win.
Yeah,
in the end.
I do truly believe that we will,
It
as
will
a
save us
nation,
all.
heal, and we will unite once the 50 million sacrificial lives have turned into shadows. Once you turn into dust, and there's a big flash of light, and you turn it, and you can't take it with you because it's not even there.
Nukes aren't real. Come on, stop.
I like that.
Stop scaring our
I
listeners.
like that
Nuclear
a lot.
bombs are not
This
real.
is a new Mac
This is
take.
some
The nukes
stupid
aren't
Hollywood
real.
thing.
Yeah, the nukes
They want
aren't
us
real.
afraid of nukes so that we don't act.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
I've never seen one. Oppenheimer. That's a movie.
Yeah, suck
Have you seen this?
Cockenheimer.
Have you seen this movie, Oppenheimer?
Yeah, oh, this Jew told me he invented a big bomb. Oppenheimer's good though. If you want a good Saturday night.
I am
to watch.
become blue with a million arms.
Yeah. Yeah, he was
Dummy.
He was a Buddhist too, right?
Read English.
Oh, was it Truman? Who was the fucking president?
Truman.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one
Truman.
who like told him off. Apparently.
Yeah. I'm so sad. The thing I invented killed so
Yeah.
many
What did he
people.
say?
Shut the
His
fuck
actual
up.
quote is hilarious.
Get
it's
this
like if you
shriveling fucking pussy out of
bring
the
that
White
sniveling crybaby.
Yeah, he called him a
I
cry-
dropped the bomb.
Yo, crybaby. I'd rather get called like a cock-sucking F word than that. Like, crybaby. I'm going to bring back crybaby's like a perfect way to describe. Like, no more of this like snowflake or like libtard. Like, just
Well, this is like what.
start calling people crybabies.
Did we cover this on the one that's coming out?
That's
Probably
like shut
not.
up.
You might have to. Yeah. It's
Shut up, crybaby.
I think that'll be on the Patreon episode.
In
That
a
we
world
talked
where-
about the harshness of shut
In a
up.
world where everything's fuck that, fuck this, fuck you, shit, cum, cunt, dick, ass, balls, cock.
When everything's shit ass, cum ass, call.
If you can look at
balls.
someone and be like, shut up, crybaby, that hits to the core because that's like childish. That's like first grade play, like recess playground. No, I touched him with doing
Yeah, that almost.
Shut up,
That like
crybaby.
strikes a memory.
Shut up, crybaby. The insurrection was cool. Anyway, brims.com. That's not what it is, but brims, hats. Look it up.